Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have made it to stage 150 of Super Saiyan 3 GOTENKS' EZA. This is basically all on the back, on the power of the Dokkan Fest Kid Goku, so we're still rocking the same team as earlier, but now, of course, you know, we're in situations where GOTENKS deals a lot of damage fast, so really, the reason we're able to get as far as we can is thanks to the power of Kid Goku's active skill. Because, like, again, the amount of damage he dishes out once that active skill comes out is absurd. Because it's a crit. It's a crit 100% of the time, right? So he does crazy damage. Now we got a bit of bad luck in that the GOTENKS and Ghost card was in the first rotation. Maybe it's good luck since it'll help Kid Goku and LR Gohan get super attacks. But usually, it's a lot better, you know, if GOTENKS and Ghost comes up later, because remember, he does heal every rainbow orb he gets, so that is very, very helpful to have on the team. So I suspect we're probably not going to... I lose here and there, but even at stage 150, this is nothing compared to the Father-Son Gallic-Gun EZA. That is much, much harder. Okay, so I'm going to keep LRB Pan on rotation. Yes, I will. The reason for that is because, you know, her active skill is very, very helpful. I will also do that to get a little bit of extra healing. And for Goten, I guess I'll do that. I'll give him a super attack right there. Why not? You know, just a little bit of extra damage. Obviously, my Rainbow Kid Goku here is very, very important. It has started to get a little bit hard to find Kid Goku friends. I mean, I guess that, okay, so this is good. We did want GOTENKS to super Kid Goku, whose defense is really, really strong. But, you know, it has gotten kind of hard to find Kid Goku Dokkan Fest cards. I figured this would happen. Even though that banner hit #1, you know, obviously not as many people summoned for him as, you know, some other units. And then, like, you know... here's the thing, I do really get driven crazy by, like, the amount of, like, you know, 1000-day Gokus you see up, LR Vegito Blues you see up. It's like, yo, can y'all put up some category leaders, please? It makes it very, very difficult. And, like, I know one thing I often will see from people is, you know, they would say, like, oh, but you got to think of the free-to-play players, right? You know, the free-to-play players are going to look for another LR Vegito Blue or another, you know, 1000-day Goku and stuff. It's like, well, no. It usually, like, if you're not going to bring LR Vegito Blue as a friend lead, right? Like, if you're running a super team, you would probably want to bring, like, an AGL Dokkan Fest Goku or the Tech Vegito Blue as your friend lead to get the higher leader skill, right? That's why it drives me nuts when people put, like, the lower, like, sort of free-to-play leaders as their friend unit, because, like, it would be so much better off if it, you know, one of the rare, you know, category leaders, I don't know, SCR Ultimate Gohan, Physical Android 17, AGL Metal Cooler, it would be so much better if, like, those were leaders that people would set. But, you know, it is what it is. I guess maybe I'm guilty of it sometimes too, right? Because, like, I'll just put up whatever is the newest Dokkan Fest unit, really, when I guess I probably should, you know, give some look to, like, AGL Metal Cooler. Like, I might put, like, Physical Android 17 as my friend leader after this. Okay, so here's why I've been able to get to stage 150. So I left LRB Pan on rotation expecting that this was going to happen. So now Dokkan Fest Kid Goku, it has LRB Pan's active skill right here in his damage. Man, I'm looking at this, like... on the new PC, my footage is definitely looking a lot better on the new PC. There's no doubt about that. So that is good. And there we go. That's what Kid Goku does. He crits for 3 mil. That's big time damage right there. Considering EZA bosses have crazy damage reduction. And then Kid Goku just completely decimated him like that. So very, very exquisite by Kid Goku. Now, we're probably going to run into a thing where we might have difficulty finding a kid. Yep, I figured as much. So let me make a quick cut here, and we will come back when I find another Kid Goku, because, again, they have started to get pretty rare. Usually, you can only find 55%, you know, Kid Gokus as well. No Rainbow or anything like that, but Kid Goku is such an outstanding unit that he's still really strong, even at the 55%, like, free dupe level. Alright, guys, so we found another Kid Goku. Back in we go. Now again, so that active skill, right? Another reason it's just like they're so broken. Like I try and like get this across in a lot of my videos, right? Is that the fact that you do the super attack before the boss has an opportunity to hit you is just like so important. So let's see, that is 6 ki right there, but Kid Goku only needs 5 anyway. Okay, so one thing that does help, well, I'll get back to that Kid Goku point in a second, but like LR Gohan super attack's so easy, which helps us out so much. And then same thing with Kid Goku, right? You know, his first turn, he only needs 50% from what is it called? Kid Goku only needs like the 5 ki orbs because every single turn he does give himself a whatchamacallit, like an extra ki. So that is always very, very good. Him giving himself that extra ki in the way he does makes it easier to super as we get further in the stage. And of course, you know, for Super Battle Road and EZAs, ki is a very, very big concern because, you know, usually it's more about being defensive than just playing to do a ton of damage. Okay, so I'm not really too concerned about super attacks right here. I guess I will give Goku Jr. a super attack, and then with Gotenks and Ghost, I want to get as many Rainbow Orbs as possible. That's 4, that's 3, so let's go ahead and give him 4, because Gotenks and Ghost heals from Rainbow Orbs. So this is going to be good. Where we should take enough damage here that going into the next rotation, we are going to have both Dokkan Fest Kid Gokus with their active skill. So that is going to be tremendous, of course. I don't think it'll be enough to completely take Gotenks down, but then remember that the Kid Goku, after he gets his active skill, well, I don't even, it's not because of his active skill, but that first time you fall below 59% HP, all attacks are guaranteed crits by him. So on this turn, if we're getting super attacks for both Kid Gokus, they're also critting on their normal attacks. So this turn probably will be, like, we probably can take Gotenks down on this turn. It's not going to be just from the active skills, but from the active skills plus the super attacks, you know, LR Gohan, plus what the Kid Gokus are able to actually do as well, we should be able to take Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks down. So, again, another reason the active skills are so broken is like this, like the free attacks before the turn starts. Specifically for Super Battle Road and then here on EZAs, that's a big deal because like Gotenks could start, like his literally first attack in the first slot could be a super attack that could do like, you know, 100k damage depending on who's in that first spot. So the fact that we can have Kid Goku basically get these free cheap shots in before the turn even starts is huge and helps out so much. Okay, so we need 4 ki. I really got to get that 4 ki for Kid Goku as well. I don't know. I think this will allow me to... Yes, it will. Okay, perfect. That fell the way I wanted it to. Boom, and there we go. So both Kid Gokus will also crit here, along with the damage that LR Gohan is capable of doing. We're going to be more than A-okay on this turn and taking him down. Like, oh, and especially if we get an additional super like that. Like, that's the thing that, like, it's like... I feel like not a lot of people talk about it, like how ridiculous Kid Goku is, that like the whole turn, they're all crits. So like, my Kid Goku has already crit 3 times on this rotation. It's just, it's busted. Like that is a very busted mechanic. You know, it's something that in like traditional Dokkan events, you know, you might not see it that often, right? Falling below 59% HP. But you bet your ass, you know, you go into Super Battle Road or EZA, and Kid Goku is going to be getting below 59% HP all of the time. So it's going to work out tremendous. Very solid right there. So I figure, you know, we'll go ahead and hop in again. Okay, good. We got a 69% Kid Goku, one with a dupe right here. Like, usually this is how these have been going, right? Like, we'll hop into the event, you know, Kid Goku ends up just busting off, you know, active skills left and right, and that's what's carrying me, you know, to stage 150 plus. Now, the EZA is actually just about to go away, so I'm probably not... I'm gonna give Gohan the yellow orbs here. So I'm probably not gonna do another video on this, at least like while this EZA is here right now. In the future, sure. Certainly, like this EZA could get a lot easier depending on if like a really strong boys and girls, int unit pops up again, right? Like if we would get some sort of like, Dokkan Fest transforming Super Saiyan 1 Gohan into Super Saiyan 2, and he happened to be like an int type, that would probably completely change up like the meta for this EZA event, right? At that point, we probably could get even further based upon that, transforming Gohan. So, I don't know what the limit is for how far I can get. With Kid Goku's not his EZA, but with Kid Goku's active skill, it is such a cheat code that I feel like the sky is pretty much the limit for this EZA. It's kind of like the SCR Gogeta EZA as well as the Family Kamehameha EZA. Both of those, because it's the movie boss team you're using, like the AGL Turles, AGL Metal Cooler, like, and you can rock Tapion on the team. Like, it's, those giant transformations can allow you to get like to a ridiculously absurd high level. So that's an important thing to keep in mind as well. Like, it's very, very easy to get to a really high level when, AGL Metal Cooler just went giant transformation. For 2 turns, we're invulnerable to damage, and when he super attacks, he does 3 million damage. Like, that's why the Family Kamehameha EZA is easy, and so is the SCR Gogeta EZA. Right now, there's 3 EZAs up. The Father-Son Gallic-Gun one, there's also the Family Kamehameha one, as well as this one right here. I feel like I'm probably maxed out for all of those. Oh, that sucks. We're just at the threshold, dude. Like, yeah, literally like another like 3,000, 4,000 HP, and we will be at the 59%. Like, that's a real boner killer right there. Okay, so this could be bad depending on how things go, but we'll definitely get an active skill with Kid Goku in the next turn, and we also will have B-Pan, won't we? So I think LR B-Pan, my Kid Goku has really been showing out throughout this video. That certainly does help out a lot. Like, him getting those additional super attacks, that makes this like a lot easier. And remember, Kid Goku does get stronger as the battle goes on, and specifically, he's going to be a lot more defensive as the fight goes on, because like Kid Goku, like he has like the longest DM passive in the game. I think he does. He might not, but I think he does. I really think he does. But like, he has his attack and defensive buff at the start of turn. Then he gets an attack and defensive buff based upon how high your HP is. And then he gets like another stacking attack and defensive buff as turns go on. Like, that's why this Kid Goku is just such a sort of... Hello? Yeah, thank you. So like, look at this. Like, I saw, I think it was someone on Twitter like tweeted like, yeah, it looks like hieroglyphics is there. Like there's just so much, man. So, I don't know. I do love this unit, though. Like, I think Dokkan definitely did outdo themselves with this Kid Goku. I mean, number one, this animation right here, like, I would actually say this is probably the best super attack animation in the game, right? Like, I don't know. Would anyone disagree with that? Like, yeah, like, Gogeta Blue looks crazy good. I feel like Broly is another one that looks really good. I think the LR Super Saiyan 4s, they're a bit unimpressive. I do really like their active skills, though. But, like, it's weird, because Goku, his active skill starts out, like, for some reason Goku is so small, and the camera is, like, so zoomed out, so it looks very odd until it closes up in on him, then it looks good. But then, like, Vegeta's looks fantastic, because it's zoomed in on him the whole time, so it's, like, really close, really good-looking artwork, but then it finishes off, and they put the weirdest face ever on Vegeta. I never understood that. Like, what happened to the amazing smirk that they gave the Prime Battle Super Saiyan Vegeta? Like, that's all they had to do, but they decided not to do that for whatever reason. So I want to pop open the boys and girls category real quick. Again, I don't know. Like, we're going to need some more int-type units to release before, it's going to be possible, I think, to get, like, really, really far. At a certain point, like, Gotenks will start doing too much damage. Sure, the active skill you probably could cheese your way through, but still, like, this Goten is okay. That's it. He's okay. Like, he doesn't do that much damage, and his damage reduction doesn't even kick in that often. If he gets an awakening, that would greatly buff us. Goku Jr. is a fine unit, but in an EZA, like, once we're getting past Stage 150 something, we need something stronger than Goku Jr. And then, like, Gotenks and Ghost, they're nice to heal and stuff, but let's be real, we could have a much better unit there too. So like, you know, we could have as many as like 3 additional int type units that could really help us out. I do have this LR Gohan down here, the SSR version, but I mean, he's not going to do anything impressive. LR Gohan, all he does is 12% attack per key orb, and he doesn't even give himself, I don't think, extra key per orb. That's something he doesn't get till he's LR Gohan. So, you know, that it's not like that Gohan right there is too special. So, you know, it'll be a little while. There is a lot of Super Saiyan 1 and 2 Gohans on this page, huh? And then, like, from the rest of the category, like, LRV Pan is probably the only unit here that could really help us that's not an int type. Like, the rest of these units aren't really going to be doing a lot of damage. I believe the other thing Gotenks is weak to is physical, but, like, I don't think this Gohan right here is going to be helpful too much. And sure, Super Saiyan 3 physical Gotenks could do a lot of damage, but like he's going to be taking like 100+ K on normal attacks, so that's not going to work. So for now, this is definitely, I think, like well, no, not that one. Oh, well, I don't even have the team built. I'd have to go back into the event, but like the team we were rocking is definitely going to be the best team, I think, to go ahead and take down this Gotenks EZA. But of course, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. You know, we'll see what happens in the future, what new units they might release, what new EZAs. I'm sure there will be an EZA for Golden Week, so I'll keep trying to get really far in these EZAs. It is fun doing it, and I mean, as you guys can see, I've maxed out my Zenny now, so that's cool. But, alright guys, we'll finish up for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.